My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, Marcus Banks. What's up, homeboy?
Man, ain't nothing, man. It's been a minute. Damn, where you been?
Where have I been? I've been a couple places. Where you been? You know, All-Star break, All-Star game was here. We got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got to get into it.
I tell you what, the older I get, it's just an absolute fucking joke. So I want to get an NBA player's perspective on that, where you think it is and all that type of stuff.
Right,
but, yeah, man, glad to be back. Yeah. We're ready to rock and roll. You know, these people need those golden nuggets, Marcus.
Let's get them. Let's drop them to them.
A lot of sports bettors out there that aren't doing too good like your boy El Scorcho, you know what I mean?
It's been rough on them the last couple of weeks, though. You know that.
Yeah, it has. But you got to pick your spots. Like I said, Northern Florida, Northern Colorado, Northern Kentucky. You got to stay away from those top 25 teams.
I tell you what, man. But they don't know that, though. They got to come and get the work from the best, though, right?
100%.
All
right, let's give it to them. Anyway, guys, February 20th, podcast number 423. The podcast is sponsored by the Money Team. Shout out to Floyd Money May out there and everybody involved.
Money May.
Let's start right off with Aaron Rodgers, okay? With the New York Jets, Aaron Rodgers experimented ending in a train wreck. Here's the question, all right? You're Devontae Adams. You know, we're out here in the Raiders. We know that he was begging for him to go over to the Jets where it's freezing cold. Devontae loved everything about Vegas. Loved the city, loved where he lived, loved the restaurants, just hated getting murdered on the football field, which I don't blame him. So then you get Aaron Rodgers to bring you over there to the Jets, right?
Right.
Then Aaron Rodgers gets fired. Basically, coach told him, check it out, brother. I want you to go up 30 yards and make a left because we're going right. We're going in a different direction.
But why would they go? First of all, why would you bring that man up there to go in a different direction and not even give him an opportunity? He was hurt all last year.
Only answer that I got is Aaron really must have thought he was going to do a little bit better than he did. That offensive line, here's the thing about Aaron Rodgers.
They're going to get that man killed.
Yeah, well, he did get killed last year. He probably got sacked more times last year than he had in 3-4 years combined.
He should have came over to Vegas. What was that, 3 years ago that we were
Correct.
talking about?
3 years ago. We've already discussed that. First we had Brady, then we had him. But I guess the craziest thing about the whole headline is Aaron Rodgers gets fired. He gets released. That's some shit happens to a AAA minor baseball player, not Aaron Rodgers.
They must got an in on something, man. They must got their quarterback, their minds on a young quarterback.
Well, either that or they watched this fucking Netflix special of him on that shit going crazy, looking crazy as a motherfucker in a tent, tweaking his shit with a mouse and a tube up his ass and shit.
Bro.
He's doing way too much, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
I mean, elevate your mind a little bit, but you got to stay focused. So let's get right down to it. People are asking me, where do I think he'll end up? There's a real good chance he will end up here in Las Vegas now that we can bargain a fucking superstar deal with him.
So you really think now that he has the choice to go where he needs to go?
He don't have no choice.
Wherever he want to go, right? You don't think he's at that point? Shit,
absolutely not. You just got released and you think he has a choice to go wherever he wants to go? Not a chance. You lost that privilege last time you did that peyote or whatever that shit is you did.
In football, you know, that's just how it is, though. They move on real quick. I'm telling you, they must have their eye on something young.
100%.
You know what I mean?
No, they're going in a different direction. However, Raiders just focus on old shit. We can't ever get our shit together.
But why can't we? Why we got to take the old?
I don't know. However, if we for some reason Rodgers did come to Vegas, we're going to end up with 2, maybe 3 quarterbacks before the season starts or whatever the case is. However. We don't have the offensive line, so it'd be real similar to him over in the Jets. However, you know, Rodgers is one of them OGs. He needs an extra, 3 Mississippi. He's going to need his offensive linemen. Yeah, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And then you guys can start rushing in. You know what I'm saying?
God. No, man.
He still has the eye of the tiger. He still has it in him. He could be a very competitive quarterback. He could do really good for a team, but you got to give him time. The offensive line has to give him time to let him shine, or it'll be a disaster like last year.
Right now, quick question. What team could you put him behind that will protect that old vessel right there that you're talking about?
I have no idea. Like I said, he's a little barbaric. However, we could use him as an OG leader for the next 2 years to scold whoever else is coming up next.
He's still in the fire, bro. He ain't doing the OG leader thing. That's not what I'm getting
He's
from Rodgers. Bro.
he's focused on himself and his mental well-being for sure.
He got to go.
Yeah, 100%.
He's another one.
Get the fuck out of here.
on,
Like
man.
the coach told him, man, I need you to go up there and make a left. We're gonna make a right. So
no, it's time. It's
right.
It's let another one. Let one of these young guys, man, step into that job and
just never thought I would hear that.
Ain't that crazy?
You get
crazy.
Aaron Rodgers gets released. Anyway, the current favorite 3-1 is he comes to Las Vegas Raider.
3-1.
3-1.
You want him here?
That I would take him for 2 years over there. You want to bring O'Connell back and someone else as a backup, and I got to look at that shit again? Abso-fucking-lutely. Bring his ass in.
Man,
well, we already know that. We've discussed this. Raiders blew a golden opportunity when Tom Brady was still playing before he went over to Florida. He wanted to come to Tampa Bay. He was going to come to Las Vegas.
You're right.
All right,
And guess what? That would have moved the needle, too.
It would have changed fucking every fucking thing, especially with the Golden Knights winning championships. It would have did something for this city no one could ever imagine. Shout out to the Davis family, Mark Davis. Shout out to your bowl haircut. And remember, there's more to life than your WNBA team who lost last year. You know what I'm saying? So get your shit together, man. Motherfuckers need an NFL team out here. Bangers getting the fucking job done. Anyway, so we passed on them. People asked, do I want to see Aaron Rodgers as a Las Vegas Raider? If not, where will he end up? I don't know where he would end up. I would be more than happy to take him here for 2 years. We'll leave it at that.
I mean, now that you make it sound like that, I'm rocking with him for
All
a couple years then.
Got a couple questions from our loyal viewers out there. Last week, both the NBA and NHL hosted their annual All-Star break with competitions and a tournament-style final. Okay, first of all, the NHL playoffs got more viewership than the NBA. So that tells me, back to the subject, what I wanted to talk to you about is the NBA All-Star has turned into a fucking joke, in my opinion. It's a waste of time. We will never host one here again in Las Vegas because everyone came into town. Nobody tips. Nobody makes any money. The city is an absolute fucking flop. Budget suites are stacked. Prostitutes are deep during the weekend, but the executives in the hotels don't make any money from the All-Star. So I'm asking you, as an NBA player and a superstar, what does All-Star mean to you? As a player, because I know what it means to me as a guy watching basketball, I can't fucking stand it.
I mean, it's the setup of what they're doing right now. Man, like for me, like I would just tell them to go back to the OG settings, right? Go back to where it's East against West, right? You literally pick the 12 best players from the East Coast, 12 best players from the West Coast, and then you let them go at it. But let me tell you one thing. You got to start dropping incentives now, right? These guys make way too much money, okay?
To even want to play and show up that day.
Put $1 million on the line per team. If you win, each guy get $1 million, right? You don't think that wouldn't up the All-Star game play?
No,
I
I agree 110% with you.
Holy shit.
I was going to say, I got one better for you.
What you got?
How about the top fucking 10 people on the team, because all of them are all-stars. I don't care if you're a rookie or not.
Right.
You put up $1 million to the other 10 players $1 million, and somebody
I'm rocking
wins.
with that. Like, no, it has to be something that's
if I was
intriguing.
playing, here's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You're on East, I'm on West,
Bet.
right? I put up $1 million of my money. I'm only in the league, homie. I'm only worth about $3 million. Other players got 50, 80, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
right.
going to play. It's my $1 million.
But see,
I'm going out there and balling like a motherfucker as hard as I can.
Don't listen to Steve. He's bringing it to you guys on the.
I'm bringing the illegal gambling into it and shit.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
We're talking about logical, just getting the game back to where it should be.
Okay,
right?
are you bored with the finals, the NBA All-Star game, or do you go? You don't attend any, do you?
Bro, I don't even watch it.
There's your there's your answer right there, guys.
I'll turn it on now. It's been maybe the last 10 minutes of the game. Of course, you're getting close to seeing who's going to be the player of the game, who's going to win the All-Star, trophy. Of course, you want to see what side wins. But after that, I'm not entertained by I'm seeing Kevin Hart on TV the whole time.
Yeah, I'm tired of all that. Yeah.
It's become more
of a celebrity show than a basketball game.
It's a circus. It's not. Yeah. And like I said, this time around, we got a chance to see 35 minutes of basketball, but not 35 minutes of your favorite players.
100%.
We're talking about 35 minutes. And then they go into a commercial that's 26 minutes long. Yeah. Then they're coming back doing jokes and shit like that. No, they got to tighten it up, man. Go back to
Turn it to Hollywood. They turned the game a little.
Original format. Get the actors off. Like when Mike and them played, you didn't see like Eddie Murphy and them on set. Like bringing
you
the
seen him
guys
in the audience, starstruck to watch the best in the world play the fucking game.
Exactly.
And all the spotlight was on those players only.
Go back to the original format. That's all you have to do. Like I said, the ratings will go back up. But let me tell you one other thing. Stop snubbing the guys that's supposed to be in the damn All-Star game. Pick the best 12. We're talking
What happens
superstars.
if 4 to 12 be like, I'm cool, bro, I'm not playing. I don't want to play.
No, but look, it's tradition. It's a part of the game.
Correct.
No one, that's what you play hard for the beginning of the year to make that All-Star game, right?
When it meant something.
Man, put the best players on the floor.
How about put the
and that's
meaning
what
back
get
in the game?
That's it. And that's what to get the ratings back up.
Another question. Is a lot of contracts have in the clause bonuses for being an All-Star?
I mean, yeah, but everyone is not an All-Star.
No,
So
I know
who
that,
does
but I'm saying, like, is there incentives like
Yeah, of course.
when you
If you're
come
an
into the league,
All-Star-
they'll put that out there,
For sure.
knowing that 9 out you might more than likely won't make it. Is
But,
it big money
okay,
or?
It is to some players because some players deals incorporate the All-Star, if you make an All-Star team, and then some doesn't. Like some just get your money completely guaranteed. Some of it is in incentives.
Obviously, you want to get it guaranteed,
Right.
but if there's incentives out there, it makes it a little harder. Yeah, they just need to bring back the old
Zion's
school
on
tradition.
incentives right now.
Yeah.
Right? And he had to keep his weight down under something, I think something decent. And he gets like contract, like more money onto his contract.
Right.
Imagine some shit like that. You got to keep your weight down
Yeah.
just to get your money.
Now you supermodels? I mean, we're just trying to play basketball, homeboy.
Supermodel.
You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on, man?
Too much money.
These
They got-
showgirls in the
No,
are you
no,
showgirls in the Vegas show or fucking NBA players,
Bro,
man?
Jimmy Butler just signed for $121 for 2 years.
He's getting it like that, man.
Bro,
we
you can't
talked
even
about
be
it.
mad, right?
And like
That's
he can't be
cold.
mad. Hey, he's a boring
Bro,
player.
that's
stacked
cold.
through the ceiling.
Let me tell you, I'm telling you. Shh,
And I just seen a video of him complaining about the gas price in Miami.
Man, listen. every dollar that he just spent
Got no
over
problem
the last
spending
5
$300
years,
on an ounce of weed, but the 100 for the field it takes a
every
problem.
dollar
Huh?
that this dude just spent over the last 10 years, he just signed for $121.
Yeah, just spend
After
it.
you got every car, every house, every whatever. and every-
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
Nothing.
Re-up.
Yeah.
Re-up. Charge it to the game, Steve-O.
Remotivate yourself and rededicate yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up like what Will Smith says. When you have everything you want, after a while, it gets boring, and then you got to deal with life and all sorts of mental fucking
I don't
illnesses
know
and shit like that.
I don't know what life he living.
Yeah, exactly.
You
'Cause me-
understand? Keep bringing it in to me. Keep sending me them damn checks. I
Kid
tell
from
you
Vegas,
what, you ain't got to
hey,
worry
look,
about me.
You give me and Marcus Banks $1 billion. You can bet your ass we ain't sucking no dick.
Nah.
We ain't gonna be on no boat taking the ass. I'm not gonna put no gerbil up my ass in a tube to see how it fucking feels. We're gonna
No.
live exact same life we're doing now, eating
Exactly.
good, looking good, feeling good, and making sure the family gets whatever the fuck they want.
Somebody got to do it.
That's what life
You
is
hear
all
me?
about, man.
Somebody got to do it.
NHL, which I know you don't watch much of, but I know you cashed in a lot of those first period hockey totals this year.
Oh,
I
no,
know
for
that for
sure.
goddamn sure. NHL is trying its newest All-Star game format called the Four Nations. Four Nations face-off feature the best players from 4 countries: United States, Canada, Sweden, and Finland, in a tournament to determine nation reigns above all. What nation is the best? That's pretty much what it's all about.
Bro, can I just interrupt you for 2 seconds?
You gonna say USA?
Original format.
Yeah.
It's the All-Star game. It's the best of the best. Everyone else, guess what? You can't be in it if you're not in this game.
It don't matter what country you live in, whatever the
I don't care
case
about
is.
that.
If you're from Canada and you're playing in the U.S., you're going to get on our all-star team.
Okay.
You're going to play against us. This ain't Olympics. I get it.
Yeah.
So you're not really into it. Okay, that's fine.
No.
But the USA and Canada square off in the final tonight. Who do you like? Damn, it shouldn't even have been a deep breath. USA, but you got to bang for USA regardless of what it is.
You do
Got
all
Ethan
day
over there
long,
taking
but-
Canada,
but,
eh?
But now it's different because now, guess what? Remember, the Canadians used to be trash back then. Now they
balling.
tough now.
You know what I mean, eh?
understand?
Those
Like,
Canadians
even in
don't play, eh?
basketball, Any think about it. The Canadian Football League is going up right now.
Yeah,
like
USL,
yeah,
UFL.
bro. It's. I mean, you can't push those guys.
How
out the
many
way
games
now.
you going to bring the homies on, have a barbecue, and watch the UFL?
Absolutely none.
Oh, thank you.
You know what?
Well, next question. NBA also went with a tournament-style all-star. Shaq represented the OGs while Charles Barkley led the World Stars. Kenny Smith led the rookies, while Candace Parker represented Team G League, who won Saturday to get in the final. To no surprise, it was the OGs versus the World Star Team OG.
Sure.
The name's OG. Come on, man. Is this marijuana or is this basketball?
It ain't marijuana.
What's going on? Dominated from the start and went on to win the tournament. Marcus, what are your thoughts, like I said, overall, without breaking it down, on the All-Star game? That's all I want to know. I know you broke it down.
I don't like the format. we're not getting enough time. You know what I'm saying, to watch the players go. Our favorite players.
Your favorite
the play-
players.
the-
Yeah.
the players
America's
that-
favorite players.
The players that made the All-Star game.
Yeah, correct.
Right? I don't even think those guys got a chance to break a sweat. And damn sure towards the end of the game, what we're used to, that last 10 minutes where the stars go against the stars,
Correct.
you get the one-on-one. we're not getting that feel no more. It's not interesting to us no more.
Well, no, because the way that they're setting it up, they're not allowing the fans to interact and watch their favorite players get on the floor and do what they love so much to watch them do.
What do you think the problem is? You think they're just doing too much shenanigans?
We already discussed it. They need to go. They need to cut out the Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
They need to focus on the players only. Like back in the day when you had all the celebrities there,
Right,
the
right.
celebrities were pretty much starstruck of the players.
You're right.
Now
You're
they're
right.
shaking each other's hands. They're
Yeah.
doing the little dances. Floyd sitting front row, chilling, drinking a soda pop, high-fiving LeBron and shit.
Yeah.
No. The celebrities, they're watching. It's your
Right.
day.
It's
Let
your
the
day.
players
You're
play
right. You're right.
and shine because it's
I
your
like that.
fucking time to
I like
shine.
that.
Real
That's
simple.
fair. That's fair.
Anyway, was there ever a referee that you had a problem with? If so, tell me about it.
Nah, I never had a problem with a ref.
No?
Hey, nah, because I'm
You haven't D'd up people so much where dudes are complaining and then they're on you calling shit for no reason?
I'm too professional.
Okay.
Like I
A
mean,
gentleman.
No, it's not even.
No,
that.
but you never get out of pocket. I've known you
No,
your
it's
whole
not.
career. You don't
I'm
go,
not.
fuck,
I'll tell you what. I've been kicked out of maybe 2 games. Matter of fact, not kicked out of. I fouled out of 2 games.
I was just going to say, I would have bet
Yeah.
my life says
No.
you've never been ejected from a fucking game.
Maybe you know what? Maybe one. I think I was playing for the Celtics. Me and what's his name? We call him Crash Bandicoot. I can't remember his name offhand right now, but he played for Charlotte. Real crazy. He's wild.
Scrappy Dennis Rodman playing
wild
motherfucker, huh?
Wild as hell. He came in and he went to dunk or something like that, and I think he maybe put a knee up. So I kind of like moved his knee out of the air, and we fell all over the place, and we kind of both jumped up.
So
like,
Carnival, hard
like,
foul,
what you wanna
Marcus?
do? No, it was a hard. It was an '80s foul.
Yeah, okay.
right. You know they don't rock with the '80s foul.
Hey, Drago, stop. His back
Listen,
breaks. If it
listen.
breaks, it breaks.
We jumped up. You know what I mean? Start pounding on our chest, both of us, and then they was like, "You gotta go." Flagrant 1 plus blah 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 blah. The chopping. So
never no problems with
Bro,
no
I ain't
refs.
gotta hey, I don't like losing money.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather go shopping.
100%. Oh yeah, exactly. The fines
right.
are serious, and
Yeah.
they will fine you quick as a
Oh
motherfucker.
my God,
You
for
know what I mean?
anything. I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? He woke up late, and it's like, wait, I'm gonna wake up late?
Yeah,
it's different. We're gonna fine you $10,000 for that.
Yeah, exactly. No thanks. I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
don't
keep
want
that.
it. Nope.
So, who was the best coach you ever played for?
Dwayne Casey was my favorite coach, right?
Of all time.
All time. He actually let me get a chance to. I really hoop. Like I was at one point in time. If I would have stayed with him, I was messing around like I was like 18 and 7. You understand? Like that was the numbers that I wanted to kind of like stay around.
You
If I'd
enjoyed
have did
playing
that,
for him.
I'd have definitely been All-Star easy. But it was tough though. I was in the West too,
Yeah, you were very
It was-
competitive.
yeah.
This, that, and the other. But he let you shine.
bro. He let me go, and that's how I actually got a chance to sign my second contract.
What gives
and
you
things like
confidence
that.
when you got someone letting you do your motherfucking
I mean,
thing? Someone holds
just
you
a-
back. It's
but
got to be a
just
little.
imagine, bro. Every time, and we call it when you get the ninja in your head, right? So that means every time the scores table and goes off, you looking over your shoulder.
Right, right.
That's called a ninja. Do you understand?
Like, am I coming in or coming out or what?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, is that horn for me or is you coming to
Now,
get
you hear
know
it.
what
You're
I'm
like,
saying?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're looking around like, what's up? Is that me
Yeah,
or?
guess what? A lot of players fall victim to the ninja.
Damn. Yeah, I can see that, man.
No, like
Could
the,
be
the
some
mental,
stressful
the
shit.
mental
Oh,
part.
yes.
No, imagine being on the floor, you getting the opportunity, the ball is coming to your side, and you in the corner, you have to hit that shot. So when that ball's in the air, and you sitting there waiting,
You've already-
all you can think about is if I miss this shot, that's my
So
opportunity.
you go into slow motion, similar like I've told the story how
Everything
when I got
slows
shot,
down.
it was all slow motion. When the
Everything slows
motherfucking
down.
ball's coming to you, you're like really in
Bro, let
train
me
of
tell you
thought
the
slow
truth. Can I
motion
tell you something? You see all those fans in there, you cannot hear them
at all.
at all. I don't know what it is, but I don't know anything.
You know
going
it's
on.
coming to you.
Nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. All I can see is everything in slow motion. And the only thing you can think about is do your fundamentals.
How do you rate yourself on in being in that position on a 1 to 10?
Me, I
coming
love
through?
it.
You
I
coming
need
through?
it.
I'm
need it.
getting
I love
mine.
it.
I'm getting it.
I enjoy the pressure.
Yeah, that's that
Guess
Vegas
what?
shit.
I was never the man. But guess what? In my mind, I went over that over and over again. So I stayed ready.
But you were still bone crusher. You
all
wasn't
day.
never scared.
Oh, no, never scared. No.
Well, it is what
scared. No way.
I love it. All right, and let me ask you this: do you have any memorable confrontations with any fans? Let me ask you that one. Any fans talking a lot of shit or doing anything that got you out of your element,
Man.
like on some Vegas shit? Like you're saying the wrong shit, player. What's up?
Bro, I never even stepped outside of that. Once I got to the point where you know, I understood that people will sue you for anything.
Right, but wasn't it
Right.
hard? Like, have you ever been
Nope.
called the N-word?
Yeah, every day of my life. What are you talking about?
I'm talking
It's
about
a
on the
part-
court.
Every day,
Every day.
of my life.
Boston, how
It
much
doesn't-
did it happen in
don't-
Boston?
every
You said
day.
Utah's the worst.
Utah's very, very
They
bad.
throw that N-word around a lot in Utah?
Guess what? Everybody do now.
And I guess
What
it's
do you-
still a
what do you
racist-ass world then.
Listen, it don't even matter anymore. You understand? You got white boys saying it. You got black
Which
boys.
there's
you
no
got
pass for
blues.
that.
You got
There's no-
greens. You got purple. It doesn't even matter now.
It should.
Now they it's a word now. It's a cool word.
You
It's
don't
a
think
slang
I've been
word.
called that a million times in my
And,
life hanging
bro,
with all the homies?
Do you know how many white people alone has been called that word?
That's what I mean.
Okay,
So, yeah, it's a little out of the
this is
word.
the thing. So it like the value of it now.
Well, you're a true
starting to
gentleman
get
because,
watered
so like
down.
I said, that's what I've
Yeah.
always loved about you, man. You keep your composure, man. Never had any beefs with refs. Never got in confrontations
You know why?
with fans.
You know why I think it was? I'm gonna tell you because I got it twice. Right? If I get in trouble or I get into a fight or anything, my dad's gonna whoop my
Yeah,
ass.
exactly. You were
right?
taught that way.
Make sure I win the fight because if I don't win the fight, he's gonna whoop my ass again.
Again, yeah,
you
100%,
understand? So
yeah.
for me, in order not to be in that
Avoid
position,
the confrontation period.
I stay away from all smoke.
I fucking love it, dude.
All
Like
smoke.
you're a better man than me, dude. NBA trade line came and went with the NBA, shook the fucking whole world with the LA Lakers. Started off by trading Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks for Luka Doncic.
Wow.
Best trade in maybe in history, in my opinion.
Probably the biggest trade.
Biggest, for
I
sure.
mean, of course, for two superstars that's made the All NBA team.
Correct.
Right? Both traded for each other.
Who's getting the better value? I'm saying LA all
It
fucking
depends.
day.
Oh my God, you have to go.
That
LA.
white boy's not hurt like Anthony Davis is.
Yeah, but he's out
And
of
it seems
shape.
like Anthony Davis.
He's out-
What
but
happens
look-
when
but
Anthony
look,
grows
check
to
this out.
13 feet, man? Is he going to be able to walk or what? Said he's
know.
still growing.
I hope not, because guess what? He remind me of my dad called him glass. My dad called him glass. Man, get the glass, man. So I mean, like you look at it like, look at him, man. He was about to sneeze.
Yeah.
And he went down. He's done for
That's my point.
You know how bad that is? But
Yeah.
then you look at it on the flip side, is Luka ever going to get in shape like he really needs to really maximize who he really can be?
So you see it
could
being
you
pretty
imagine-
even.
So if you can, no, it's not even because you got to think Luka's 25.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
and
have
then
the
80's
Lakers got the
31.
advantage in that
Yeah.
trade, correct?
Lakers like 80's 31. Then you got to look at it like this: Luka don't have a ring, so the fire burns a little different. 80 has a ring, right? So and he got a lot. He got his money right now.
Yeah.
80 is
There are certain players, like you said, that get it their way. KD getting it his way, I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion, might have cost him from a couple championships moving around too much. You know what I mean?
let me ask you something.
If you didn't
but
have,
not for real, let me tell you the reason. Like we talk about it all the time. Sometimes you win, but you lose. This is the thing. My kid don't eat championship rings. One thing that KD got, every time he touched that wood, he signed it for $200-300 million.
Yeah, 100%.
So at the end of the day, like right now, they just asked to trade for him. Golden State did. Now imagine he's not gonna win shit in Phoenix.
no,
Right?
not right now.
You go over there with Jimmy Butler, Steph, and y'all keep on building that little situation. It's definitely a chance over there for him to win, right?
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Nah, I'm good. You know why? Because I already played that side already.
Yeah.
We've been there already before.
100%.
The money looks the same. Like we want something different. You only get so much time to play this game. Why not do it on your
Your terms?
On your terms.
Well, when your terms, Jimmy Butler sure getting shit on his terms. He ended up at the Warriors with what, $120 million?
121
So,
for
you
2
know,
good years.
He's having it his way. Do your
Come
thing,
on,
Jimmy.
man.
You know what I mean?
Do your thing, baby. No hating.
Absolutely.
Well, yo, we was talking about it last week. Get him out of here, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Get
He
your
ain't-
money, young
hey,
fella.
He ain't tripping.
Get your money, young fella.
Kyle Anderson, Andrew Wiggins, and Golden State's protected 2025 first round pick. Can Golden State compete for the NBA title with Curry and Butler?
No, not this year. I don't think so. I don't think they got enough. I don't think it's enough fire over there.
No.
They need a big, man. It's just a couple different pieces that they need now. Do they got a good squad? Will they be in the smoke? Like they'll be in the hunt towards the end, but right now they're in 10th.
All right, give me a couple teams you like that you could easily see winning the NBA championship right now.
The Celtics.
You have to.
Cleveland. They're gonna. upset
Cleveland just
someone.
don't stop.
But it's not even that. Like, you know what they remind me of? A college team.
Yeah. Scrappy.
No superstars. Everyone does their thing. Everyone plays.
Someone
well.
else, someone different shines every night.
Yeah, and guess what? Who really even cares over there?
Nobody.
If you score 30, do you think I care?
No one gives a
it's
fuck.
Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other team will probably be, of course, Boston. And you know what? They're going to be there. They're going to turn it on in the right time. But on the West Coast side, I say the Lakers and OKC.
Let me tell you one team that's the biggest disappointment, and I'll tell you the player that disappoints me too. Embiid, Philly. That shit's over, dude. I hate to tell you. Homeboy looks like a broke down fucking 1974 truck,
let me
dude.
tell you what they really need to do with him, though. Sit him down for a year. No basketball. Work on his body. Get him in tip-top shape. And then bring him back. Let me tell you, a 7-footer. Those don't walk around normal every single day. So at the end of the day, you got to take care of him. If his knee is banged up, get him off of it.
So you think he could do that and still come back and have a few more years left to play, or you just said
you are paying him $300 million? What else
got
you
no
gonna
fucking
lose?
choice. I guess you're right.
Like what else? What else you gonna do?
Take a year off. He's gonna live in a hyperbaric chamber.
Or you gonna sit him. You gonna put him on the floor, and the product is gonna look the way it looks right now.
Yeah, 100%. It ain't never changing.
It's never gonna change. Like you gotta give. You got to give a little. Right now, guess what? Man, sit that guy down.
Well, my point
Stop
exactly. Unless they do
him.
something, they're in
Go
trouble.
Go get something else. But guess what? That's going to put him over the cap and all kind of things. So it's sticky.
Yeah, well, no doubt about it. Here's some NBA best records straight up. Cleveland, 44-10. Oklahoma City, 44-11. Boston, 39-16. You ain't feeling Oak City? Okay.
Man,
New York.
Only reason why I tell you I'm not feeling it because you got to show me. You got to be there.
Well,
you got to get it done.
44-11 showing you
that
something.
Shit don't mean nothing in the regular season.
That's true.
Guess what? When you're scouted and you got to play a team 4 times in a row and they know where the ball is going, right? And they're calling out the plays that you and your coaching staff have drawn up. You got a guy like, hey, they're running one. The ball is coming here. Now you have to improvise. Other guys going to have to step up and make plays. That's what the playoffs and things like that are about.
Okay. Well, for you guys out there that like NBA, which is insane if you are betting NBA with all the college basketball right now, but here's the best teams against the spread. Phoenix. Not Phoenix. Jesus, they're the worst team against the spread.
Please don't put them boys out there.
No. Cleveland, 35-19, best team against the spread. Oklahoma City, 32-19.
Okay.
2 worst teams against the spread, Phoenix, 19-34. And who did I just say? Philly. 19-32. Miami, 21-31. Those teams are getting you no money. You bet against them every day. We're done with All-Star break. And like I said, you think Boston is going to be there at the end? So do I. I mean, if I had to put all my chips in.
But what are you doing? You see how easy they're just coasting. Like right
Correct.
now,
They're
only
not
thing
even
I'll
balling.
say
Wait till
about
playoffs.
Cleveland, front runner.
Yeah.
Okay?
100%.
Front runner, like, look, you see they jumping off the 50-0 start. Guess what? It's just like a couple when Tom Brady didn't win 17-0.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Like, I don't want to blow my wad in the beginning. Like, I want to last. You understand? Throughout the whole thing. Like, that's what I think they should be on.
This is hilarious here. Retired Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelsey calls people who wash their feet weirdos.
Stinky feet.
People that wash your feet are weirdos. Who's the weirdo? Kelsey or people that don't wash their feet? First of all, you wash your motherfucking feet. I mean, I've never met anybody that never washed their feet.
The fact that that's a conversation.
It's just like the most ridiculous.
What are we doing?
It's like the most ridiculous. Who gives a fuck? Like, you're putting a headline out. This dude said people that wash their feet are weirdo.
Get Jason.
I mean, you ain't got no other content or anything to.
Get Jason Kelsey out of here, man. Get that out of here, man. Shoot the J. Shoot the J.
Let's get right into some NCAA. No one gives a fuck about Kelsey, his dirty feet, him walking out there in the wilderness or whatever the fuck he does. You know what I mean? He got $100 million, him and his brother, for a podcast.
You feel me?
Just go count that fucking
money.
money.
Can you get us 100? What we doing?
We got it. We're gonna start with
Come
about
on,
a dub.
go.
NCAA hoops, big college matchups this weekend. Friday night, number 12 Michigan hosts number 14 Michigan State. Here's the deal.
that.
Michigan comes in with a record of 25-5 to the under. First-year coach Dusty May. So 20-25 under first-year coach Dusty May. And, I mean, they've definitely been balling. Dude has definitely performed. You like Dusty, how he coaches or what?
I mean, obviously he's doing something he's able to get to the kids.
He's getting the players playing
for him.
for
At the end of the day, he's getting production.
Michigan State has a record of 20-5 as well under Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo set an all-time Big Ten wins record last week. Michigan comes in with a against-the-spread record of just 12-13. So Michigan State does have the edge when it comes down to betting against the spread. Michigan 6-6 against the spread at home this season, while Michigan State comes in with against the spread record 16-9, while they are 4-2-1 against the spread on the road. Number 6 ranked Tennessee goes on the road Saturday to face number 7 Texas A&M on Saturday afternoon. This is going to be a good game. Tennessee comes in with a record of 21-5. Texas A&M has a record of 20-5. When it comes to covering the spread, Tennessee is 15-11 while being 4-4 on the road against the spread. The team I like, Texas A&M, comes in with against the spread record 14-9, while their home record is an impressive 9-3. Big 12 has a giant matchup between Iowa State and Houston on Saturday. Iowa State has an overall record 21-5, which has them in third place in the Big 12 Conference. They are 15-11 against the spread, while being 5-3 against the spread on the road. So they do get it done on the road as well. Houston 22-4 on the season, which has them in first place in the Big 12. Houston is also 15-11 against the spread overall, an impressive 6-2 covering the spread at home. Houston does get the job done at home. So, we got a big marquee matchup this weekend. Banks, what do you got going?
Man, I'm grinding. I stay in the grind right now. Look, I got my evals going. I got my youngsters. So first day was yesterday. I ended up with about like 60, 70 kids. So big summer ahead. We locking in, getting on our circuits. We getting out there. It's go time.
Well, while you're grinding over there helping the kids, I'll make sure the bank account grows a little bit. We get that side money. You know what I mean?
You see how teamwork work?
100%.
That's all I'm talking about.
No
Shit,
doubt.
it's been look. Long as you keep the dollars rolling, you understand. I got your back. I'll tell you that now.
All right, good.
Let's
Well,
go.
listen, guys. Like I said, with college basketball being in full effect, this is what I want you guys to know. Everybody's all excited about the tournament, 17th, 18th, 19th. But what you guys need to understand is the conference tournament starting on March 2nd. That's where all the money is. That's where you can get marquee matchups where you got boys playing men. Games where you can win against the spread very fucking easily. It's not the top 25 teams that you guys should be focused on to make your money.
Right.
There's too many little schools and marquee matchups and different divisions on how teams are traveling. You know about the team. You know how they match up with each other. You know the players and you know the coaches, and you can absolutely get paid.
I mean, it's time though, because like I said, you got to build that bankroll up for that March Madness.
Correct.
It's go time.
Correct. Right now is the best time to
Right
build
time.
your bankroll, guys. You're not with the family. DM us now. Give us a call, 877-220-6540. We're building our bankroll, so come March 2nd, we're going to go tear these bookies' heads off like they've never been torn before. And, of course, there's always going to be you guys out there that are betting with your heart, go to the sports book, eat hot dogs and hamburgers and root the game in and lose all your money. That's how the casinos get paid. But for you sharp fucking guys out there that want sharp information, games that you could get paid on, you holler at your boy Steve Stevens. I got your motherfucking back. Behalf of VIP Sports, myself, Marcus Banks, we love you guys. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Be the money talking. It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens, I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it.